Aquava, and welcome to Expat Life Ghana. I'm Ayo, and this is Tony, and we are documenting our move from Texas to Ghana as we go beyond the return.
So many people have told us that they use our videos to help them move to Ghana. We get tons of messages every month from people asking for help or more information. And one thing that keeps coming up is help and info on the housing market.
So in this video, we're going to show you 3 houses here in Ghana at 3 different price points so that you can kind of see what the market looks like. So let's get this video started. All right, so first off, I say the housing market in Ghana, but we live in Tema,
Right.
and we love Tema, so we're going to be the brand advocates for Tema from here on out.
Yeah.
But we love it for so many reasons.
Yeah. We really love the proximity to the city, including the airport and shopping and events.
Yes, I love that so much that you feel like you can just like pop in the car and drop into Accra, but you're not like in.
Yeah, right.
And I like, we lived in Houston, which was a big city, but we lived outside of the city, and I liked that little smaller community feel. And I feel like Tema gives that to us too, right? Like
a real sense of community.
Yeah, and it's not as busy. It's kind of like its own little suburb.
Right. Yeah. We also love the rich history here and the connection that we have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Family connection in this area. So,
Yes.
And I've been coming to this area since I was a baby. So.
Right.
So I have a special connection to that here too. All right, so that's our question for you guys. Which area of Ghana do you think you want to buy or build in?
Mm-hmm.
What is the area that you guys find calls you to home?
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting question.
Drop a comment below and let us know what you think.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start taking a look at these 3 houses. The first place sells for about $125,000 US dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me right here, folks. US dollars. And over 100,000 of them. I think people still think they can come here.
And it's cheap and they can get something.
Yeah, it's like,
It's such an easy, low price.
Yeah, not with services or No. Okay, so the first place was a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
It was only a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house.
Mm-hmm.
It was on a smaller compound.
But in a very desirable community.
It was in a very desirable community.
Right,
so that might be part of why the price was a little bit higher.
Right, it was higher for that little house.
It was.
That's the community.
Car park, and it had pretty good sized rooms. They weren't too
Yeah,
small.
the rooms were nice in size.
Yeah, so I mean overall I think we enjoyed seeing this place. I really liked the flowers outside. That was like my favorite part. So So this first place, if you were thinking about renting it, would probably run about 2,500 Ghana cedis a month, which right now is just under $450 US dollars a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good value compared to some of the rental prices in the US.
Is it really that price?
Yeah.
Wow. Good deal.
It is. I think it is a good deal, right? They do want a year up front.
Yes. A lot of places still want you to pay that first year's rent up front.
First year up front, and then the next year you'll pay a year's rent again. So get used to that idea. I know people are going to put in the comments that they don't do that anymore.
They do.
Okay, let's look at the second place. The second place was 195,000
Right.
US dollars. Or you could rent it for
3,500.
Thank you, Ghana
Ghana
cedis.
cedis, yes.
How much is 3,500 Ghana cedis?
Oh, wow.
So like a little bit closer to 600. 650, 700 a month. So it's a little bit more expensive, but the house is also much
A lot
bigger.
A lot bigger. The only, I think, negative that I saw on this was that it was a shared compound, which would be all right if you're really close or if you're looking for friends. Or I think there were 3 other
Yeah.
units.
Yeah, that could be really interesting if you had like a group of people who all wanted to come, or you were coming with multiple families and you wanted
Right.
to all settle in the same
Stay
area.
close. That would
Yeah.
be great.
That would be really
Right.
cool. Your kids could all kind of play together and things. It's a really large house. It is in a very established and safe community
Right.
that is super accessible, right? Like very easy to get on the motorway or out to the shops or
Right.
back and forth.
Very accessible.
Yes, I really like that.
Yeah, and even though it's an older home, it's just waiting for some refreshing. So paint job and maybe sprucing up the cabinets, and it's moving ready, it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, everything looks really nice to me. It just needed good cleaning and some freshening up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's waiting just for you. Okay, so we are not ourselves in the market to buy a house right now.
Right.
We've just started renting, we're in a place that we really like, and we're kind of making our plans for down the road.
Right.
But in the last week, we've had 2 different people come into Ghana who were like, help, I'm trying to find a place.
Yeah.
So we connected them with our agent.
Yeah, and they were able to connect pretty easily with him
Yeah.
and get out right away looking at houses, because I think a couple of them were short on time, so
Yes.
it was real important that they got in with somebody right away and were able to start looking at houses. So kudos to him.
Yeah, and we decided to be the tag-alongs.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna go look at houses, we want to go look too. Maybe
Yeah,
that
just
was
so,
me.
just to keep ourselves fresh on the prices, what's happening in the housing market, and things like that. So,
And I like to see the houses. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I think it's fun.
yeah, always want to give you the best and latest information.
Yes. So when we were talking to the agent, he had a couple of really big takeaways, and I think those are kind of important, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, I'm Leo. Subscribe right now.
The first, location. Areas matter. There are some places in Greater Accra like East Legon and Kasoa that are still competitive in price, but as these places become increasingly popular, the price will start to jump.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for me, like the second point that he made to me was right on. He basically said like the best time to buy was about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But the second best time to buy is right
right
now.
now.
Because
Yes.
every 6 months, every month, it seems like the prices are going up. We came last year and we were looking at places, and
The prices increased tremendously since
lot.
you're like, is this the same house? So like, oh.
it is.
But yeah, even when we were looking at vehicles, the vehicle we were looking at had gone up in price. So a lot of things here
Yes.
in Ghana went up in price, just even in the past year.
Do you think it's because there's so many people coming back as part of the year of return
Yeah, I
and
think-
settling back in?
I think there's a lot of expats coming in, and the more people coming in, they're buying houses, and that creates for the housing market to shoot up, because it's less houses on the market.
And
It's going to be more competitive.
I think there's also that little piece too that like people wear their homes like a badge of success. And I think as Ghanaians are becoming more successful, they're wanting to build newer, fresher houses that are
Right.
a little more Western. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it too.
Yeah.
But the last thing that he wanted to make sure we did
Was to pay attention to the neighborhood.
Yes.
You want a place that seems secure and quiet with good access and decent community infrastructure.
This is a big thing for you. I feel
Yeah,
like.
yeah. Don't just look at the house, look at the neighborhood. I know one thing for me is going out in the morning for my walk. It's been some months now at this location, and I can walk pretty much anywhere in the morning and get greeted on one block by about 5 or 6 different people. So now that I'm here and people come familiar with me, you know, they're more likely to greet me and to speak and say, hey, how you doing? Good morning, something like that. And I love it because it makes me feel like, okay, hey, I'm getting known. People know who I am. They see my face. They know I'm here for a while. So they're like, hey, he's been here. He's one of us now or something. You know? I love it.
That other piece of it too is like that was one of the ways that you always tested what a neighborhood was like. Like you were like, if we're gonna buy this house or we're gonna rent in this house or I'm gonna stay at this house, I need to do a walk around the perimeter. So it's like your thing. You like to walk around the neighborhood. And I think that's part of making sure that it's not just the house that you're moving into, it's the community
Everything
and the
that comes
neighborhood.
with the house. Yeah.
All right, so the third place I think was like a winner. It was a duplex, a full house upstairs, a full house downstairs.
Right.
Just getting built.
Right.
Fresh. No one has lived there yet. They're still putting on all of the finishing touches and doing construction. It is for sale for $250,000 US.
Yes.
But you could easily rent the upstairs or downstairs, depending on you, the entire unit for at least $450, $500 US a month, if not more.
If not, yeah.
I feel like that would be the very bottom that you could ask. And in this neighborhood, the way things are coming up, I feel like
it's only going to go up.
It's only going to go up.
Yeah.
But I really liked the layout of the inside. All the rooms were super nice.
All the amenities that they're doing with the new home construction here, you're going to find that they're comparable to what you find in the West.
Absolutely.
And everything here, they're really, really thinking about what they're putting into the house for comfort.
And there's still a little bit of Ghana flair on it too, which is I still like that. The setup of the kitchen and the bathroom is still like Ghanaian. It's not full on American.
Yeah.
Well, the duplex is on its own compound. It's a great opportunity for rental income, and that's something that's, if you're coming to Ghana, you want to have some kind of income stream, hopefully in US dollars, coming in to support you. It's hard to come here and just try to find a job.
We don't suggest that.
No. So this one comes with the rental income available right inside. That is perfect. And the views
were really nice.
They were.
Yeah.
Oh, the last thing to know was that there were no boys' quarters on any of the properties that we looked at.
Right.
Although the second one did have
an office,
like a locked-in space that you could use.
That was separate from the house itself, so you could easily use that for boys' quarter, but there's no bathroom or plumbing there.
Yeah, the first one had the office. The second one, I don't know if you noticed this, there was another entrance on the side. And there was a room off of that entrance near the garage that had its own entrance, and it was off kind of on the garage side, and not on the, I guess the living side, which is
I
on
don't
the
think I
other
paid
side.
attention to that.
Yeah, so it was like, and then the kitchen had its own entrance that could be locked off from the main house. So
Right.
you could have your help working in the kitchen and have access to their room
From that side.
from outside without coming into the main house. So anyway,
Interesting.
yeah, well, that's kind of a different setup.
Yeah,
than
it
what
was.
you
It
usually
was.
see.
Yeah.
So, but totally understand exactly what they were going for. So I'm into it. All right, so the last thing we had to show you was land.
Land. Oh my. No, I think this is what's going to surprise a lot of people because they think, oh, it's just land.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, Ghana's hot.
Yeah.
And
The real
It's
estate
just-
market in Ghana is very hot.
yeah.
So that means buying land, especially in a desirable place like Tema, is going to be hot,
expensive.
very expensive.
So we looked at this plot of land, and it was in a really nice location. Like the guy that lives down the street is basically living in a palace. It was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think the whole block,
The
if the
whole
houses
block.
weren't done and big and impressive, they were being built.
To be big and impressive.
Right.
Well, so this was a smaller section of land. It wasn't a double plot. It was just a single plot. And it was for sale for 500,000 Ghana cedis. So in US dollars, it would be about 85,000.
Right, about 85.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of possibilities here. You could build whatever you want.
Yeah, you could also just hold it and build and rent on it.
Yeah, so you could do that. And then I like what you said, just hold it.
Just hold it. Just hold it. I mean, 5 years from now, that property, 85,000 US dollars, it'd probably be 150, 200,000 US dollars.
The rate that these properties are going up is insane. So yeah, if you're not sure what you want to do, just buy some for now. And
Buy
hold
and
on.
hold, buy and hold. So it gives you a little leeway in what you can do as far as the property and not having to do something right away with it. So.
Yeah, totally. That was a glimpse into the real estate market here in Tema. Obviously, Tema is not the only place that you can buy property in Ghana.
Right. I think as you go out, you'll see prices vary. You'll see unexplained, really nice houses for less.
Much less.
But it's the location of getting there. The
Yes.
roads there may be so bad that it's really, really hard to transport there.
Yeah.
So you'll see some really nice houses going for a lot less than what we've shown you today.
Yeah.
But I think the thing on that is their location.
Well, and when you talk about location, it's not just physically where they are. Like, I totally get there are houses in even Tema that are further out
Oh, yeah.
that are really nice and really a lot less expensive. But I think they come at a cost of not having good community. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So like you're out there,
yeah.
but you're out there,
Yeah.
kind of like by yourself. Whereas where we are in Tema, which is in Tema proper, it's like your whole community is
Right.
just like right here.
Here.
You can't not meet people.
Right.
You go outside for a walk or you go outside with your kids and you are just going to meet people. And whether they become friends is up to you and your
up to you.
friendliness, right? So I prefer it. I like where this area. I like this community.
There was
So-
no doubt where we were going to live when we came here.
Yeah, there wasn't. So Tema hoorah.
Mm.
Woo!
Tema we day. Okay, so that was a couple of houses that were on the market to buy here in the Tema area.
Yep. And then don't forget to comment below and let us know. Are you buying? Are you renting? Are you going to be in Tema? I hope so. Or are you looking at another area in Ghana? Let us know in the comments. And I guess we will see you guys in the next one.
And the next one. Till then, Chale out. Chale out.
Bye, guys. Ooh, I totally stepped on your chale out. I can't buy guys at the end. You don't feel bad?
They were like, hey, she just totally did a bye guy. You said Charlie out.
I'm gonna be like, chale out. Chale out.